I am who I am. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you're not gonna pigeonhole me in no one of these boxes because he has that single. You know what I'm saying with Conway.
Oh yeah, he does.
You know
which isn't like this.
Which isn't nothing like this. So like I love the fact that he's putting himself in a whole bunch of different pockets of hip hop. Dead and Hip Hop album review. Sauce Walka, that boy then. Is the first time we do Sauce Walka, first time he's in the chamber. So there are no previous videos for you to go back to. He's from Houston. You're welcome. Sauce Walka, man, look, let me tell you something. Amongst some of us here in the crew, we have talked about Sauce Walka, especially his last project, Ghetto Gospel 3. I know we'll talk a little bit about that one too. But that boy then, initial impressions was, this is my go-to nigga when I want to listen to some ratchet shit. I don't know what it is, but he just has a certain particular uniqueness about him that I fuck with because he's not always on beat. He's not, you know, he's extremely derivative, especially on this project. There's a lot of things that typically I wouldn't like out of an artist, but I love from this guy. And I definitely enjoyed it. And I haven't said this in a while. This shit bumping the whip heavy.
Because, you know, he got so many projects and mixtapes.
He do.
He's
one of
he
those
has some
guys.
misses. He has some hits and he has some misses. This one for me is the miss. Especially coming off of Ghetto Gospel 3.
I know that,
like like coming off that, and then with I'm like, okay, yeah, this is the miss one for me. Like, cause
Got you.
I mean, I can name some other misses, but I can also name you some other
damn near
great
classics.
projects that he, I want to say classic, but some other
Ghetto
great
Gospel
projects
3,
that he's made.
That Ghetto Gospel 3 one was classic.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great album. It's a great project.
Almost.
Yeah, this is just the one where I'm just like, damn, out of all the ones we about to review, this is the one. Like, I feel like when we did that Nick Speed album, and it was like, oh, he got other doper shit. This is just, you know, it was just so that's how I feel about this one. Like, I mean, it got some joints. I do like the joint with Freeway, switches and ARs. Like, I thought that shit was dope as hell. I thought PTSD was dope as hell. I love that joint. Country ass nigga was dope.
Nigga.
That was cool. That was a little too.
No, I like country ass nigga.
Like the other day, I was listening to this shit in the car. I was going to Kroger, and I was going to Target to buy this fucking expensive ass formula.
Yeah.
And as that song was playing, I was like, damn, let me turn this down a little bit. I'm scared some motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, let me turn this down. But nah, he definitely got some joints on here.
He got some joints, but
like the joint with Peasy, like, to me, that's hard. Like, I really like that one. Free the Drippers. That one, that's the epitome of bumping the whip. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, he definitely got some shit on here, bro.
I was with you at first, B. But the more I listen to this shit, bro, yes.
It grew on you, really?
It does, man. Like,
That shit is hard.
it's not what I want. It's not what I. This ain't the Sauce Walka I want.
Yeah.
I like the Ghetto Gospel, like you said.
Yes.
Like, 'cause it's
all
more,
of them. The Ghetto Gospel 1, 2, and 3.
they're more introspective.
Yes.
It's more relatable.
Yes.
I don't relate to this. I'm not a pimp. I don't. You know. I
Oh
don't,
yeah, he was definitely on this.
Yeah,
he was
I'm
definitely
not-
on his pimp shit.
Yeah, like,
he was definitely on his pimp shit.
I'm
Yeah.
not. This isn't me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, some of the Ghetto Gospel shit, I'm like, oh shit, yeah, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? I know some of these stories, but I don't know, man. I'm kind of with Feefo, like. You know how people ask you, yo, what's a guilty pleasure listen or whatever?
This
would be it because like, I'm with Feefo. I would turn that shit down and depending on where I'm at. I'm not gonna just play this out loud. So I think something that I can't play out loud ends up being like probably like a guilty pleasure because why am I not playing it out loud? Nah, man, like I don't know. It's growing.
So do you have Sauce Walka project where you be like, like?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay. Oh yeah.
I'm with you. He does have some misses or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff you have to skip through.
Yeah, this the miss.
Because even some of the ones that are misses, like if you skip through to it's some songs.
It's some songs on there. Yeah. But
yeah,
this the miss.
But nah, man, this one like y'all hadn't mentioned this, but Sanchi Free Shiesty, I like how he sounded on that. He was flowing on that shit like towards the end of that verse or whatever. It has a bounce to it. Like I said, it's just I had to kind of switch my mind to this versus because I was going to think I was going to hear Ghetto Gospel. I'm like, oh, this is different.
I mean, I wasn't because he got different projects that got a different.
But see, I don't listen to those. See, I don't listen to those. I just listen to those Ghetto Gospel joints. Yeah, I was like you too. Like I hate this is where we coming in at for people that hadn't heard them. So, but you know, might surprise you, man.
I'm kind of in the middle of you two and B. Like there's some joints on here, but there's some other joints. I'm like, okay, he just putting out some work, you know, just to kind of keep his name in the streets. But the joints on here I like. I really fuck with. Like definitely like country ass nigga.
Yeah.
OnlyFans is cool. Work it out. You know, PTSD.
That's the orchidized when he was like, "Yo, pussy fat, I got to hit his point out."
And he had the sound of that shit.
Like, bruh.
Yeah, I like that one line. He said something about a Cuban chain. I got scoliosis or something like that.
Yes, bro.
That shit. Yeah, he definitely has some lines. Yeah, switches and ARs.
Yeah,
that joint was
That
good
didn't sound
too.
like Freeway to me. It sounded like a lighter. I don't know. It just didn't sound.
It did sound like a
Was
lighter
it because of the
Freeway.
beat, maybe?
No, I think
You
it's
know, that was his
Freeway.
voice.
It's just his
Yeah,
cadence.
yeah,
Like it didn't really sound like. I know Freeway been kind of sick and stuff, so I don't know if that had an effect on his voice at all. but-
Probably so.
But yeah, man, like Sauce is just that guy. You know, you just kind of want to like. I think Feefo described it, and you like guilty pleasure, or then we put on some ignorant shit. Like he accomplishes that, and you know he picks out some banging beats, and he definitely has a style and a charisma about him when he raps that kind of pulls you in. His voice, I don't know, it just kind of works, and yeah, just some lines on here, bro. So yeah, I was definitely kind of when I heard, I was like, man, it ain't like. Coming off Ghetto Gospel, the
So
last
you did
one.
listen to Ghetto Gospel?
Yeah.
I didn't know
I don't
that.
talk about it as much as y'all do.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ghetto Gospel, like on everybody. That was like on everybody's shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like in the
Yeah.
Madden chat, like everybody was bumping that shit.
bro.
Like
Yeah.
it was out there. It was a talked about album that wasn't talked about.
Yeah.
Like really in the mainstream like that, which is very interesting to see that kind of disconnect
Yeah.
between what online is talking about, what the streets are playing.
I think it's bold that he did this with Ghetto Gospel being so popular
Yeah.
to go this route. I
Yeah.
mean, I know this. We all know this is a side of him. I mean, he has the
Yeah.
OnlyFans
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
So we all know that he has this side, but to double down on it. You know what I'm saying? When Ghetto Gospel is doing so good, like it's kind of interesting.
And I think this is second joint under the imprint Empire too, because I mean he got his own imprint, but I think this
Yeah, he
is
signed
released-
to Gazi.
Yeah,
But nah, to your point, Rod, I love the fact that y'all niggas not gonna box me in.
Right.
I'm not gonna be
Yeah.
the Houston West Side Gun. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, when I listen to Peace Treaties, that's what I hear. I'm like, yo, this nigga, he channeled West Side in terms of like the beats and everything he sonically chose to go over, and then he just added that sauce flavor that he does. But it was introspective, it was deep. You know what I'm saying? He had a lot of storytelling about like a brother
shot,
getting killed and all of that type
yeah.
of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I love that, but this is like, I feel you. This is bold.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To come right after that with a project like this. But when I listen to it, it's like I am who I am. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you're not gonna pigeonhole me in no one of these boxes because he has that single. You know what I'm saying, with Conway.
Oh yeah, he does.
You know
which
what I'm
isn't
saying?
like this.
Which isn't nothing like this. So like, I love the fact that he's putting himself in a whole bunch of different pockets of hip hop.
With Ghetto Gospel, it was almost that breakout. And then you kind of put this out, and for like you got B is like, it's not Ghetto Gospel. It's like, where's the continuation of that? Where's you taking Ghetto Gospel and going to a whole other level,
whole level
to
with it.
continue like that, to be in that breakout star?
I'm not necessarily saying like I wanted this to be Ghetto Gospel, because like I said, he got so many different projects where he's, like people say, he's not boxed in. He got so many projects where he's tapping in, talking about so much different stuff. I just, coming off from Ghetto Gospel, I'm like, okay, Sauce Walka, like what he got for me for this one?
Yeah,
And I'm just like,
and you didn't want this.
this was the one that was the miss for me out of the 25 projects he got out.
But yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, it's like, this is a miss when you got to come back with the next thing, like to really like start to get people like, man, shit, that Ghetto Gospel, he got some more shit out, bro. That shit, if you like Ghetto Gospel, you gonna love this shit.
Right.
Kind of that sort of thing. This is kind of like Sauce fans will be like, yo, like, I'm gonna keep listening to it because I fuck with Sauce. It's gonna grow on me because I'm gonna hear a different side of him, because he's not boxed in. He's doing this whole other thing, and now there's this whole other side of him that I like. So now he's showing some versatility.
Yeah,
and being that type of rapper. But yeah, the last thing I'll say is when I was listening to it, like 7 in a Cup. Man, I could do some damage with that. Back in the day, Feefo, when I had some 12s and 15s, bro, you can hear me coming from miles. Bro, I would have done some damage with that shit, bro.
Oh yeah, this definitely got some. Oh man, if I had my 215s type
Man, I'm
shit.
telling you, bro. Yeah, he got some bangers on here.
Shit, I
down the
like
block.
that too.
Yeah.
That shit reminded me of classic Master P. That beat.
And he probably was capitalizing on the whole OnlyFans thing too.
Yes,
Yeah.
I thought about that.
I
too,
was
yeah.
gonna get to that.
Yeah.
This was mastermind marketing. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I think I mentioned it in one of our many shows where he made like $1 million something.
You guys were telling me about
in
that.
a week.
Yeah,
or
you and
something.
Rob were telling me about that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He created an OnlyFans, you know, and he's
That
using
shit
them using the
sounds
marketing.
crazy.
And looking at the album cover, this is the first time he's not using like
Cartoon.
cartoon
Yep.
like,
Yeah.
artwork
Yep.
or whatever.
Yep.
So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, because even Ghetto Gospel 3 was cartoonish.
Yeah, I'm not into this. I don't know Sauce Walka. I've never heard him. That's why I wanted to review this because y'all kept talking about him. This isn't really what I was expecting. I think he's hilarious.
Yes.
Like there are lines that I was definitely laughing at. Like something about fuck a cougar and make me mashed potatoes. I was like, what?
Right.
What are you talking about? I know I sound like an old man that hates hip hop, but it was like every song sounded the same to me. So it just, I don't know. This didn't do it for me. His style of rapping, I will say, is extremely unique. It's extremely unique. I don't know many dudes that rap the way he does, where he's a little offbeat, but it seems like it's intentional. But it also seems like if you said, "Hey man, you're offbeat," he'd be like, "Fuck you, I don't care."
Yeah.
And he would just keep doing it.
It's almost like it's punched in off beat.
Yeah. It seems like
Yeah.
he's doing it intentionally.
Yeah.
But I couldn't get into it. I did 1.5 listens, and I was like, this isn't for me. This isn't for me. I never got a feeling of, God, this dude's whack. I just got the feeling of, I see why they like him, but it's exactly why I don't like this.
Nah, this ain't it. And when we were gonna review this, I was like, damn, I hate this is the entry point because Ghetto Gospel is nothing like this. Like how you say it's funny, it's not funny.
Yeah,
it's actually
there's
dark.
nothing
It's like
funny on
he's
it.
talking about dark shit.
No, I'll
Like,
tell you that
yeah.
there is one funny track.
Well, yeah. I mean, he has some, but mostly it's like a darker album. He's talking about real heavy.
And
shit.
the way he raps on there, like the
Yeah.
pain he raps
Yeah.
in some songs, it's like
Yeah.
you can.
I'll
yeah.
play one afterwards.
Yeah.
So I'm just
Yeah.
so I'm just listening to the
Yeah,
wrong, the
yeah.
wrong project.
Yes, I put it to you like this. If you would have listened to that first and then listened to this, you would have appreciated this even more because of like the foundation that you had. Like this is not a good entry point for Sauce.
No.
Gotcha.
Like if this is the first time you ever listen to Sauce, you'll be like, yeah, I'm good. I don't need to listen
Yeah,
to
like
it no
who
more.
is this guy? We all had a history. Like we listen to that other shit, so we get like, okay, this is definitely a marketing play. Still get like him not being boxed in, just being who he want to be on his pimp shit. So yeah, you could appreciate it. It's
Yeah.
like, damn, he just made this Ghetto Gospel shit, then he just did this shit, and it's just like, wow. So yeah, it's. I hate this was an interest point when we said we were going to review it. I was like, damn, but you know what? Fuck it.
Fuck it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It is what
Yeah, I
it is.
mean, now I
Yeah.
know what at least I know what he sounds like. I did like Country Ass Nigga. I thought that was funny. It
Yeah,
was catchy,
country-
and I like Sauce Woodwinning. I don't. So is it the whole crew is just Sauce?
I didn't even know that.
It's like ASAP.
Yeah, I didn't know that
Sauce
until-
Woodwinning is actually pretty dope, and I like the way he rode the beat. But yeah, I mean, I wish I liked this more. The only thing I knew about him was y'all talked about him a lot, and I knew that a lot of rappers were fucking scared of him. So I was like, okay. So I thought it was gonna be like this really hard, just something. And when I put it on, I was like, oh, okay. This is interesting. The way he's rapping is very different. And I wasn't expecting to laugh. That's the thing. I didn't expect him to be like a
Yeah, he's
charismatic,
hilarious.
funny dude.
Yeah.
I was expecting a bunch of shoot 'em up, kill 'em up stuff. So when I didn't get that, I was like, okay, cool. I don't really want to hear shoot 'em up, kill 'em up stuff. So this is more my lane. But then it was just the way he was rapping. I was like, yeah, I'm not feeling this because it was like he was doing it on every song. If you like that style of it, then you're gonna dig it. But I don't really like that style of rapping.
I feel you. I like motherfuckers that flow more buttery. You know what I'm saying? He's not a buttery guy, right? Just like Nipsey's not a buttery guy. But again, I don't know. It's just an appreciation for his uniqueness that, the other projects just, I don't know. I definitely think you would have a different take on him if you listen to that.
I'm gonna play one for you. You'll see.
yeah.
I'll play
check
one
it out.
for
What
you.
song you thinking?
I dropped it.
That one or Peace Treaties?
That one on P Street, but I dropped it. I feel like you really feel the
It's just hard. Sauce Walker's OnlyFans made $10 million.
That's what it was. Yeah.
so
Crazy, bro.
he used the
That is so
project to
crazy.
market.
That's so crazy, bro.
His OnlyFans, or to celebrate the fact that he made $10 million.
When I heard
off of OnlyFans.
because you told us afterwards he had a single OnlyFans,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It had a little bounce to it, but then when I saw the album cover for this, I think Ken sent it. I didn't even know it was out.
Yeah, I saw it. I sent it.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was out. But when I saw it, I was like, oh, I got a feeling he's gonna have that same theme throughout this whole thing, and I don't know if I'm feeling that. But yeah, like I said, it grew on me definitely. I was just like, you know what? I fuck with it.
Sauce, if you watching, look, man, you one of these rappers in 2023 that, you drop a lot of projects. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say your Currency or Griselda, but you definitely drop a lot. And I always check them out. I'm interested in your uniqueness, how funny you are, how serious you can be. But I ain't gonna tell you to change nothing, bro. It's obviously working for you, and I enjoy your content, whether it's the extreme, you telling the bitch that she ain't pay you enough to suck your dick. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy that, and I also enjoy the joints like Ghetto Gospel 3. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy your music and your eclectic taste. So I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with this one.
Yeah, Sauce Walker, if you're watching, still a huge fan of your work. This is, out of all the projects I've listened to, you got some that I love a lot, and some I'm like, And this is the one I'm kind of like, I can, I might get a couple of tracks out of it from this project, but I'm gonna still go back to the stuff that I appreciate and love from you as a fan. So yeah, I mean, it's just one of those misses. You know what I'm saying? You can't go 100% all the time. So it's just. I'm looking forward to what you're gonna do with Darrington though. As far as him producing your whole album for you, I'm interested to hear that. So
I didn't know that.
Forward. Yeah, that's that single with Kanye. That's a Darrington beat. That's produced by Darrington. So he's supposed to be doing a whole album with him or whatever. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. So, but keep it up, Sauce Walker. I'm a huge fan, bro.
Sauce Walker, if you're watching, yeah, man, this one took a minute to grow on me. I wasn't expecting this coming off of Ghetto Gospel, but man, look, man, I mess with it, bro. If this how you feeling and this what you wanted to put out is cool for me, because at the end of the day I still like how you flow on tracks, your voice, all of that is just super dope to me, man. So yeah, this is really no different. The only difference is just the content, really, and some of the pain and stuff I hear in the Ghetto Gospels, and just like I said, some of the relatability on the other projects. But yeah, man, this one was cool, man. The more I listen to it, the more I like it, and like I said, the more it grows on me. Like I said, but I do have to turn this shit down in certain areas, man. But other than that, man, I think it's dope, man. I think it's dope that you're able to weave in and out of different boxes. So yeah, keep it up, bro.
Sauce, if you're watching, yeah. I enjoyed listening to this. I thought it was cool. I think you're on the rise, man. You're on the come up, man. The streets are talking, and I really have no advice for you if you're making $10 million off of damn fucking OnlyFans, bro. You know exactly what you're doing. That's insane. Keep doing your thing, man, and we'll see what you got cooked up next.
Sauce Walker, if you're watching, I'm the odd man out, as I wasn't familiar with your music. Putting it on, I definitely saw the appeal. It just wasn't exactly what I was expecting, so I'm definitely gonna go do my homework and check out some older projects. I will say, even though I wasn't a huge fan of the music, you definitely gave off charisma. I got quite a few chuckles from some of the shit you were saying. You're a funny ass dude. But I'm curious to hear about this more introspective side of you. So apologies for the ignorance. This was my introduction to you. This is the first thing I listened to. And I didn't think to go backwards because I thought that the other stuff sounded like this too. So I am going to go check out your other music, but you seem to be doing just fine the way you are. And I think it's dope that if this other stuff is so super deep and introspective, that you have that end and you also have this end. It's good to be diverse. So I think that that's cool. But I would be absolutely lying if I tried to pretend that, I was going to return to this particular project. So, but if other people are liking it, that's great. More power to you. Good luck to you. But I'm going to check out the other stuff.